In order to create a good rendering, designing the complete setting is crucial. Therefore, room, furniture, other items, and, really important, lights. We're now looking at the inside of the setting used to create the renderings showed at the beginning of this video. We're looking at this view in order to highlight some details which contribute to increase the realism of the setting. We are referring to all those items defined as accessories, in this case, magazines, tablet, television, light fixture, outside views, chairs and hedges. Later on, from different observation points, we will be able to see the presence of a person, a painting and a sofa. All these items are available in the archetype world within Evolution. Moreover, further useful details can be imported from the items gallery of SketchUp. Let's now have a brief view of the setting from its several perspectives. You can notice the variety of the present items. The more they are, the more realistic the rendering will be. In order to make a good rendering, the other central component is the setting enlightenment. We'll now see how to make it. Let's put the lights. From the View function, select Plane as from Standard Views and then click on the Lights option in the toolbar. Select Compute Set Lightnings, confirm with Yes. We can verify the resulting outcome by looking at the composition through the Render RT mode. So to be faster, we can use the views previously saved. We can now move to the lights calibration. The main parameters to work with are shadows. We advise to keep its level at least in the middle. Instead, environment, diffused and specular have to be adjusted basing their value on the view and the kind of material used for the walls. There is therefore no standard level. We can now see the meanings of these light parameters. Environment influences the setting enlightenment. In case of render real time, this setting enlightenment will result in a higher or lower contrast between the elements. Raising the enlightenment results in lightening the setting. However, an exaggeration would result in a too flat environment. Diffused is the sum of the light sources present in the setting. If increased, it emphasizes the specific light source and its effect on surrounding items. Specular light is the one reflected by items that are not fully opaque. Raising its value results in a mirror effect on the existing light. Making some examples, we can see the effects of these changes. In order to better manage these light parameters, it is crucial to have always on the shadow effect. Its ideal level has to be tailored every time. It is usually between 30 and 60%. For these adjustments, a bit of testing is required. For the effects, we usually use Render RT. However, other graphical effects are available. For instance, the Render HBAO. It offers further light adjustment possibilities in exchange of higher performance requests to the video card. The final outcome seen in the video can be saved in a JPEG file clicking on the picture icon of the toolbar. In the resulting menu, it is possible to set values between 1 and 5 in order to fix the image size. Confirm by clicking on OK. We now move to the Save JPEG Management mask, which shows the list of all the images generated for the current order. From this mask, it is possible to get access to the related computer folder. Let's switch view and execute the parameters adjustment again, so to obtain the best graphical result possible. We can now see another very important aspect, the setting of position and intensity of present light sources. First of all, click on the Lights function from the Effects menu. Secondly, click on the Light button on the Configuration toolbar. The resulting icon present in correspondent of the light source is composed by the buttons needed to adjust the light parameters. These are Turn Off, Delete, Reduce Intensity, Increase Intensity, Reduce Distance from the floor, Increase Distance from the floor, Reduce Temperature, Increase Temperature. We will now reduce the light intensity so to get rid of the white halo from the ceiling. Being this insufficient, we can try by moving the light source. We now have to adjust the environment parameters. Enlightenment is not enough yet, and therefore the room is too dark. We are therefore going to add manually a new light source. I am positioning it outside so to simulate the sunlight. There we are. We can now go back to the view and verify the latest effects. Select Render RT. Set again the best combination of values of the environment parameters. Being the enlightenment not yet satisfying, we can try by further raising the height of the external light source. In order to do so, it is advisable to work with a lateral or perspective view. Click on the button Increase Distance from the floor and, keeping it clicked, move the mouse upward. Instead, for this source, let's make an approach movement toward the panorama. For this light source, we can reduce the distance from the floor by clicking on the button and, keeping it clicked, we drag the mouse down. Let's increase the light intensity. After doing these adjustments, we can verify the result by selecting Render RT from the Effects menu. Switch view. Select another observation point. In this case, without making any adjustment to the light parameters. Switch view again and reselect Render RT. Do this procedure with all the views set for rendering, so to verify the right room enlightenment in every condition. The lights in place are omnidirectional by default. They can be converted into spot by contemporarily clicking on Ctrl and O while the light is selected. In the video, we are conducting the exercise of transforming into spot those lights placed below chandelier. In case the program does not react to the Ctrl-O command, we advise to reselect Base Effect and then the toolbar Light button again. Repeat the exercise again for the second chandelier. Therefore, add the light and then click on Ctrl-O to transform it into spot. Now that we have modified into spot the two chandelier lights, we need to adjust the light environment parameters again. Now that we have done the major part of the job by setting correctly the lights, we can move to the final phase of rendering. In this case, we will use the render farm to generate the current view. Another option would have been the technique seen before, in which we saved as JPEG. In the render farm mask, we have set the quality levels we want for the image. Regarding the quality parameter, we can choose between base, medium, or high. For every value, it is possible to have an estimate of the points required for the image realization. We advise to conduct some tests with the base level before moving to the higher quality levels, in order to verify if the lights and items setting, seen before, are able to generate a satisfying rendering. Once every aspect is defined, click on Send to Server to forward the rendering request. The render farm will send us a first email containing the realize forward notice, and once the rendering is completed, a second notification email, which contains the link to the created image. Confirm by clicking on OK. The list of all renderings sent and received can be seen in the Resources section. Filters are available in this mask to better conduct potential researches and consult rendering even after time has passed. Between the available options of the render from quality parameter, there is also the panorama one. Let's see how it works and what are its effects. First of all, select the view that best fits in your opinion, and move the related vision toward the center of the room, to define an hypothetical center of the 360-degree view which fits the whole environment. Save this new view. Set the quality parameter on panorama and conduct a point estimation. Confirm clicking on OK and then on Send to Server. The point estimation is not necessary for sending the rendering to the render farm. OK, here we are. Confirm by clicking on OK. The server will send us an email containing a link to the created file. Connecting with the browser, we will be able to look at the 3D image and see the whole composition. The Render Farm Panorama option enables to obtain a high-quality 360-degree image of the environment. The result can be directly seen from a web page and shared with whoever. As you can see, it gives to the viewer the sensation to be immersed in a powerful, impact 3D-dimensional environment. To conclude, we want to highlight that in order to obtain good renderings, the obvious deep knowledge of the software is not sufficient. Users' creativity plays a crucial role in the quality of the final output. Wishing you luck with your work, Doimo Cityline thanks you for your attention.